Welcome to Exam Sale. In this video we will break down the HCIA-WLAN syllabus so you can focus your study and lab time efficiently. This HCIA-WLAN syllabus divides into 5 domains with clear weights and outcomes. WLAN networking and configuration 40%, WLAN O&M and troubleshooting 20%, WLAN basics 15%, WLAN reliability and security 15%, and WLAN antennas and radio technologies 10%. The exam mixes hands-on, conceptual, and scenario-based assessments, so you will study theory and practice lab tasks for real-world WLAN deployments. WLAN networking and configuration carries 40% and is labeled hard with an estimated learning time of 35 hours and an assessment type of hands-on plus conceptual. You will learn to compare Layer 2 and Layer 3 architectures and to analyze catwalk tunnel establishment and maintenance, including AC discovery and AP join states. Practical skills include configuring AP groups and AP profiles, setting up VAPs and SSID profiles, applying radio profiles and regulatory domains, and implementing data forwarding modes such as direct forwarding and tunnel forwarding. Expect to configure DHCP for AP IP address assignment, verify WLAN service delivery and connectivity, and set basic roaming parameters on controllers and APs. WLAN O&M and troubleshooting carries 20%, is medium difficulty, and has an estimated 20 hours of learning with scenario-based assessments. You will use Huawei HCIP and both CLI and web platforms for routine checks, perform AC and AP software upgrades, and configure device logs and alarm monitoring to maintain service health. The course trains you in systematic troubleshooting methods to identify common failures, resolve AP offline and association issues, and diagnose slow performance and interference. You will practice using diagnostic tools such as ping, tracert, and display commands and follow structured procedures for fault isolation and resolution. WLAN Basics carries 15%, is easy, and requires about 15 hours of study with conceptual and scenario-based assessment. You will review the evolution of IEEE 802.11 standards from A and B through ACS and analyze physical layer mechanisms and MAC behavior like CSMACA and frame formats. The syllabus covers frequency spectrum topics including differences between 2.4 GHz and 5 GHz, non-overlapping channels and DFS in 5 GHz, and RF modulation techniques such as CAM, BPSK, and QPSK. Understanding these fundamentals helps you design channel plans and recognize sources of co-channel and adjacent channel interference. WLAN reliability and security carries 15%, is medium difficulty, and has 18 estimated learning hours with conceptual and scenario-based assessments. You will learn security mechanisms including web, WPA, WPA2, and WPA3, how to implement PSK and 802.1x authentication, and how to set up portal authentication for guest access. Encryption standards such as TKIP and CCMP and intrusion detection and prevention via WIDS and WIPs are covered, along with high availability features like AC dual link cold and hot backup, hot standby, and VRRP applications in WLAN environments. These topics prepare you to secure WLAN access and maintain service continuity under failure conditions. WLAN antennas and radio technologies carries 10%, is easy, and has an estimated 12 hours of study with conceptual and scenario-based assessment. You will differentiate omnidirectional and directional antennas, understand antenna gain in dB, beam width, polarization, and passive components such as splitters, couplers, and attenuators. Advanced radio topics include MIMO concepts, spatial multiplexing, transmit beamforming, MU-MIMO in 802.11 AC Wave 2 and 802.11 AX, and OFDMA principles. These skills help you plan antenna placement, optimize coverage, and improve capacity in dense deployments. In summary, the HCIA-WLAN syllabus totals about 100 hours across all domains and balances theory with hands-on practice. Focus first on the 40% networking and configuration domain, then reinforce maintenance, basics, security, and radio technologies with labs and official Huawei documentation. Good luck and plan lab sessions that match the hands-on assessment requirements.